Oh no, the addo tube isn't working. Oh, it's behind everything. There we go. Hello! Oh no, the inside of my mouth is missing. Hoi! So we're going to be running on Linux today. My microphone's apparently peaking. That's not great. But yeah, I have a new setup I'm trying to like work out and stuff isn't working properly yet, but it's getting there. So we're going to be playing some Dwarf Fortress today. I've been working for like an hour and a half trying to get this to work, and it finally fucking works. Let me turn down my microphone a little bit because that's a bit loud. A teeny bit loud. There we go. I'm allowed to be a little bit loud, it's just not that loud. And let me also like fix the fact the inside of my mouth is missing. So I currently don't have a 3D VTuber model working because Linux and Vinyan do not play together. I could use like VC Face, which I might look into like going back to, but it's going to be annoying going back to that. I haven't used VC Face in a long time. Okay, so we go to like, where is it? Display settings. I'm going to change the background to be like green. Oh god, the game is loud now. I could change the volume of the game in a second. Let me just get this working. Filters, and I want to remove green. Yay! It's working. So yeah, I can't have like despite the attitude like supports transparent backgrounds, I can't have transparent background detected because it doesn't work. There's a lot of stuff in Linux that just doesn't work. There's a lot of stuff on Linux that works way better than on Windows, which I've been very appreciating. So yeah, we're going to be starting up a new Kobold Kamp on Dwarf Fortress. I've got a few mods installed, nothing too major. It's mostly just like graphical overhauls, a few additional races, that kind of stuff. I was going to be playing with tougher bodies, but unfortunately it was having some kind of error with something to do with like tanned hide being duplicated or something. I don't know. I couldn't be bothered to deal with it, so I'm not dealing with it. That's a volcano. Hello, Solanum. Hoi hoi. Papa papa. So yeah, let's show origin. I don't want to play as Nixies. I like Nixies, but there's a lot of like lack of other races here. I was hoping for some gnolls, but we don't seem to have any gnolls. We got Blendex, which are like goat people. There's one very big dwarven colony over here. There's more Blendex over here, and there's the other Blendex. And then we got a big kobold warren here. Big kobold area here. And another big kobold area there. And then there's like a small amount of Nixies up here. 640 Nixies. So there's 2,000 dwarves. What's that, like? Oh god, there's like 3,000 kobolds. And about 4,000 Blendex. So let's go for the kobolds with the most population, because I think that'll like give us the best head start we can get. That's weird. I don't recognize that happening. That's new. That shouldn't look like that. Something's gone wrong there. Oh well. Hopefully it doesn't translate to in-game having issues. Okay, so what is this? Oh yeah, oh, that's why I still had civilization selector still on. So that is a kobold tower. So that is technically friendly. There are gnolls and there's also ratfolk, but they're hostile. And there's also goblins. There's 1,000 elves, half a day's travel to the south. So 2 days travel, half a day's travel. Yeah, I think over here is probably going to be like the safest area. Let's set up near the beach, actually. That could be nice. So like, maybe set up on this road. Oh, right there. Right there is perfect. We've got a road. We've got like this. Is there any... There's clay, but there's no sand. I would like some sand. But there's also some really... There's flux stone. You know what? I can't be too fussy here. We've got flux stone. We've got iron, gold, silver, copper, nickel, zinc, platinum, tin, and lead. There's very deep soil, there's a shallow clay. So deep soil and the aquifer is going to cause an issue. There's a heavy aquifer here, so I might want to go a bit more inland, like maybe over here. Oh geez, we're very close to a bunch of very unhappy looking locations with a bunch of like sinister environments. And let's just plop ourselves like right down there, because we've got a road for doing travel on, or like welcoming in like traders and stuff. Yep. Oh yeah, First Redeem doesn't do text to speech anymore. I mean, it will do soon. I just need to get like stuff fixed and like set up for that. Because you'll notice like most of our redeems are like missing. It's because they don't work yet. Okay, so we've got salt water. Salt water isn't going to be an issue because we're actually quite far away from the salt water. There's a light aquifer, that's fine. There's a necromancer's tower, but it is between us and a bunch of friends. And the necromancer is of our own species, so it might be okay. I'm sure I'll be fine. Little necromancers never cause anyone no problem, right? Oh, it's snowy. Okay, let's get a lay of the land here. So we got big hill coming up here. Where's that road? Not seeing the road. Oh, there's a remnants of someone's building over here. And a fire. Someone's been here recently and they live here. Behemoth leather wall. You're just casually making buildings out of behemoths? Ah, here's the road. I found it. It's buried underneath the snow right here. You can see it on the mini-map. So it comes up here and then goes off the screen. And there's also something over here. There's a bunch of kobolds living here. Hello. Do you want to be part of my what? Are you friends? Are you just visiting? Other visitor. Hostile. What do you mean you're all hostile, visitor? Why do they hate me? You're part of my own civ. I am a kobold too. Why do they hate me? What do I do to them? Yeah, there's a bunch of like little houses dotted around here. That's kind of cool. Oh, there's actually a lot of houses. I'm surprised there are more kobolds here. Okay, the river's frozen. That could be a problem, but we do... No, we don't have access to water down here. Okay, the river being frozen is actually a big deal, because we're not going to be able to catch anything until it thaws, and during the winter we're definitely not going to catch anything. Okay, so here's our little camp. I think what we're going to do at first is dig into a wall and have like basically a little like hiding space for like safety and stuff, and then we'll start maybe doing some above ground stuff, because I kind of want to start doing a above ground fort this time. I've done a lot of like underground forts in the past, but like I haven't done anything that's above ground before, or at least I haven't in a while. There we go, that's useful. There was a thing missing from my OBS layout, which I realized I kind of needed, and I was like, oh yeah, I could just turn that on, it's fine. There we go. Alright. So let's get to digging. So we need to do some regular mining. I think we're just going to... probably dig down here. And then we're going to have like an entranceway here with a training area and like barracks and stuff. And then we're going to have... let's have a bit there which is going to have a door. And we'll also have like a door somewhere around here. And then we're going to just dig down a couple spaces and we'll see what the area looks like there. So like if it's got like a bunch of like dirt or clay or something soft there. Because I kind of want to dig into something harder. Oh, we got combat. What's happening? A hammerbold and our hippogriff is fighting. Oh, is the hippogriff okay? They're sickly. She's just bruised. She's fine. I think that hammerbold might have died from her. Yeah, that hammerbold got fucking wrecked. Holy shit. Well, that means we just got a bunch of really useful materials, so we're going to unforbid all of those items. Those are ours now. And let's get to chopping down some trees as well. Oh, I didn't mean to open up the squad menu, but I will be using that soon because I want to get us a bit of a military setup if we're going to have to start dealing with hostile kobolds. Oh, and let's also gather some plants and stuff. Oh, our fisher bold has died. Oh shit, we've already lost one kobold. This is going great. We might lose before we even started. To be fair, if we like lose this early, what I'm probably gonna end up doing is wait. Did we just lose one of our... No, okay. It was just these two who were dead. I thought I saw that one of our hippogriffs died or something. Yeah, the two visitor kobolds seem to have vanished. It's now just all these hostile ones. And they've all got very scary looking weapons. Oh, no, yeah, our hippogriff did die. We lost our stallion. We just have the mare. Oh, it's no longer snowy. Okay, so built wall, and then this digs into sandy clay. Let's go one bit further down. Stop gathering plants and go do some digging. Eventually. There we go. We got loam wall. Loam could be fine to dig into, actually. So that's just let's see, just dig out like a large area here. So 15 by 18 is going to be fine. So this is going to be like our workshop area, and we're also going to have like a big space here, which is just going to be stockpile. Oh, yeah, I know that the hippogriff is dead. That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to just, I guess, just dig our way in, start protecting ourselves as soon as possible, because those kobolds are assholes. Oh, that reminds me, something I need to do. Where is it? It's like house, places, labor, kitchen. I want to turn off the... What is this? Restricted from cooking. Yes, the seeds are restricted from cooking. I want to make it so that they can't use this in cooking. Because I want my kobolds to be able to just drink that. so what I'm gonna probably do is just make a temporary stockpile here, which is just gonna be an everything stockpile. So yeah, everything except for refuse and corpses. Refuse and corpses can go out here. Corpses, full. Refuse, full. Why is that denied? Someone's dropped their glove. Might actually just do a quick one of these just to undeny any items that have been denied, because when people die they tend to just be like, no, you can't pick one up because it's dangerous. Hello, Ilyatan! Hoi hoi! Hello! That's weird. I just got a notification saying that Dwarf Fortress took too long to launch and it's going to be aborted. But that was like 25 minutes ago, and the game's launching fine, so like, I'm not quite sure what it means. I'm just gonna ignore that and hope it's fine. Okay, so everything's being a bit uneventful now, which is great. I like it being uneventful. It means that these kobolds aren't trying to murder us. And yeah, they're just starting to stockpile stuff there. So I would like to... What is that? Wait, ooh. So we're going to put down a carpenter. Probably a couple carpenters, actually. Yeah, let's get a couple carpenters. And we're just gonna start making coffins and stuff. I'm doing okay. Oh, oh, oh. Oh no. You doing okay? Uh... Caravan leader's being shot at by a kobold. It's honestly really tempting to just quit to... You know, yeah, fuck it. Let's try again. I'm just gonna quit without saving and start up another file. This time in an area that doesn't have hostile kobolds, because losing one of your like initial starting kobolds immediately as you start is kind of painful. Just a bit. Like, settling there is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Like, I wish it would tell you if, like, you're starting off in a hostile area like that. Because it told me, like, oh yeah, there's a necromancer tower nearby, you might be invaded, but, like, there wasn't anything else bad. I also forgot to turn down the game. The game is still loud. Hold on, let me just, return to title. We're gonna turn down the volume of the game only a little bit. How's that? Yeah, right there seems to be about good. Yeah, there's all my mods and stuff if anyone was interested. It just went past them all. Mostly just adding like a bunch of like extra monsters and animals and stuff and making stuff look prettier. Okay, back to the 15th of Granite, the year 100. We're gonna skip tutorial. I don't need no stinking tutorial. And I want to start off as... Let's go for... Because Because like I started this kobold civilization before, and they immediately like started attacking me. So let's try this one. We're starting off as these kobolds. And let's try... Ooh. That's a freshwater lake. Okay, that could be really cool to like start off on. There's some decent minerals. We've got clay and deep soil. Shadow sand. There's sand over here. This is a desert. Okay, so there's like badlands here, and then we've got shrubland. Might be a bit warm. There's also no trees. That's a human castle. Oh, there's a bunch of humans around here. Ew. Is there anywhere like a bit nicer around here? There's a human castle. Wait, are the humans... Humans are friendly. Humans want to do trade and stuff. That's fine. Yeah, actually, we're gonna embark near the human castle. Let's start off, like, here? It would be cool to start off by a road, but I kind of want to start off somewhere with a lot of trees. It's got salt water, but we're starting off in a river, so it shouldn't be too bad. And it's got a light aquifer. Everywhere has a light aquifer, so it's honestly not that bad. There's shadow sand here too, which could be really handy. And clay. Yeah, let's start here. That seems like a good idea. So prepare for the journey carefully. Let's actually do this properly. So I want to have 2 miners. So you're going to be really good at mining and really good at dodging. And you are going to be really good at mining and really good at dodging. This peasant is going to be a woodcutter, who's also going to be a really good axe bold. So we can put them into the military, basically. This person's gonna be a fisher bold, who's also gonna be good at butchering. You're going to be... Yeah, let's split this person between doing like weapon crafting, bowing, armor smithing. You can have like 1 more in weaponsmith, make you a skilled weaponsmith. And then this person can be a carpenter and a mason. I mean, this person... honestly, let's just make them into a kind of jack of all trades, craftsman kind of guy. Nah, that's probably a bad idea. We don't really need, like, people who are good at making crafts, because they'll just get that as they do stuff. However, someone who's really good at making beer and also cooking could be useful. A skill for doing cooking. Oh, that said, having a doctor could be useful. Yeah, no, actually, I know what this person will be. It's not a doctor or a brewer. We're gonna have someone who's just, like, a really good administrator. Like, they're just gonna be really good at just, like, telling us how much shit we got and doing trading and stuff. So we want appraising, organizing, record keeping, and a diplomat. Where's diplomacy? Oh yeah, they should also probably be a good leader. They're probably going to end up being our main guy. Judge of intent is useful. Swader, there we go. Okay, so next up we need our items. So that all looks good. We got some cave wheat. I actually redo these seeds because I'm not happy with some of them. What else do we have here? We got one wheelbarrow. We can make more wheelbarrows when we get there, that's fine. We've got enough picks, we've got enough battle axes, but I would like to have... Oh well, it's really just all the seeds we've got access to. It's just a bunch of mushrooms. I was hoping it'd be like fruit seeds or like above ground wheat seeds or that kind of stuff. No, it's just mushrooms. Okay, we've got 544 to work with. I kind of do want to bring with me a hippogriff stallion and a hippogriff mare. Oh, we can bring giant cave blobs and cave floaters. Snails! I'm not really sure how useful snails are, but I do know that giant centipedes make really good, like war animals, but they're kind of expensive. Roths could be useful for like being able to get hold of some wool, but we could just get some sheep or some goats. Oh, alpacas. This is always my go-to, like for like the longest time whenever I'm building like a kobold camp. You have alpacas in your facility because they do really good wool. It's actually kind of valuable, and also it's nice and thematic. Just be like, yeah, my civilization just like relies on alpacas. So we're just gonna get two alpaca ewes. Are female alpacas called ewes? Aim for a female alpaca. Oh, it's a hembra or a dam. The hembra comes from Spanish, but the English term for a mother alpaca or a female alpaca in general is a dam, especially one is capable of giving birth. So if one has been... Oh, and then you also use maiden for if they haven't had their first baby, and cria if they are up to 6 months of age. Interesting. What's the male name for an alpaca then? A macho or a stud. Or if it's been castrated, a gelding or a wether. And cria also applies to baby alpacas and that are male. Yeah, we got 2 dams and a stud. Pigeons! Fucking love pigeons. They're really cheap. 2-headed pigs? Griffins? They're so cute. What's a squab? A young domesticated pigeon, which is unable to fly yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of tempted to get some pigeons, just have like, or like bunnies for, actually bunnies are probably good meat as well. I was gonna say for like pets for the kobolds. Turkeys could be useful too. Yeah, you know what, we'll get some turkeys. Turkeys are probably really good, like, meat. Yeah, we'll get 1... Let's get 2 just in case one of them dies, and then, like, a bunch of turkeys. We'll get, 3 left. Let's get some more dwarven bourbon. Oh, do I have... I've got a quiver. 3 quivers. That's an excessive amount of quivers. I'll reduce that to 2. I have a quiver. I don't have a bow, nor do I have arrows. That's really dumb. Let's fix that. I would like to have a copper crossbow. That's expensive. Let's just get a regular bow, actually. Step ladders aren't really needed. Yeah, let's get a copper bow and some copper arrows. I mean, that one last point could be just spent on more of these. Okay, fortress name. I think we're going to call this a squid. Summer of scary. Summers. The warm ape. The warm betrayal. Yeah, there we go. I'm sure that won't like inspire the game to throw anything bad at us at all. Reflect bear. Betrayal of Trey. Symbol of the poetic gate. Let's make it a kobold who is laughing. The kobold is laughing. Yeah, I'd like to save this as laughing kobold. Embark! Okay, so it is cold. There are no hostile life forms. And we have a bunch of alpacas. And we seem to have picked up 2 extra griffins. We didn't get those immediately. Yeah, I'll take them. That's great. We got 2 mares and 2 stallions. Okay, so let's immediately start chopping down some trees. That carpenter can also be a woodcutter. And honestly, let's just start digging down. I think we're gonna just dig down straight here and just like, we're gonna build a building around the this area here. And we're just gonna have like an entrance to like an underground section here, so we'll have like a basement. So we'll go 2 down so that the trees don't cause holes inside of our base, because that sucks. Actually, let's go 1 further down because it's sandy. Perfect. Okay. And then, like before, we're just going to have area coming out here. We're then going to have like our barracks, and then over here we're going to have a bit going down 1 layer further, and then we'll have like a bunch of workshops around here, and we can have a stockpile coming off the other way. Nice and symmetrical. And there goes our digger bolts. Having 2 kobolds doing that is just, it makes it so much faster. It's so nice. Campstones. Oh, okay, we found the aquifer. But that's fine, we can deal with that. So the way you deal with an aquifer is you smooth out the stone so it can't produce water. Oh, that's sand wall. You know what, this is fine. We can dig through this. Can you not smooth that? Okay, so we might have to build some wall around this because that's gonna cause some problems. Yes, this was supposed to be 9 by 15, so it should be digging out there. Question is, how do I easily deal with smoothing out this so it doesn't just flood? Above ground things are going good. You know what, we might just have to start building some floors down here and some walls. Which means I'm gonna have to dig this out one bigger in each direction. Oh, and including that wall. So, do that. And build construction floor. We're just gonna start build using whatever's closest, honestly. It doesn't really matter too much at this situation. Oh. And also keep building after you've done that. Oh shit, actually cancel those. Those are against the wall. We don't want to have floors there because we're going to be building walls there. Then if we go to wall and then we do some that. Making sure specifically to leave a gap there because otherwise they'll leave like a diagonal there and they won't be able to get to it, but water can get through there. Very frustrating when it happens. Oh shit, I dug out the middle section. You know what, that's fine. Fuck it, now it's fine, we can just leave it like that. It'll just be like a water buildup inside of here is the issue, but it's not going to cause a problem, it's going to be fine. Build in the aquifer, she said. It'll be fine, she said. Oh, yeah, so I would like a meeting area here. That I think, oh no wait, it needs to be a barracks. Let's remove that. Barracks needs to go here, accept, and we need a squad. We don't have a caravan tactician. So need to go to our nobles menu. Caravan tactician is going to be you, because you're the obviously okay. That's probably a bad idea. Like I should have worked that out, but a leader would be a bad role for like that kind of thing, but it's fine. So what's a messenger? Hmm. Shopkeeper is also going to be you. Okay, so we should probably have an office for them. Let's make their office just like here. What do you think the chances are that like one of them's going to end up trapping themselves inside of here? I'm gonna set these as like low traffic zones to try to like prevent them from walking there, because it's very possible that one of them could get trapped inside that hole. And no.
Working, huh?
Yeah, eventually it got working. It just took a bunch of effort.
And you're the best avatar. Oh. Kobolds all dead yet?
No, we just started up. Currently trying to fill in the walls here with unnatural wall because it's gonna start flooding. There's a
It's very much flooding, oh dear.
there's an aquifer around it that is coming through the sand wall.
You like put sandbags in the way.
I wish. That would be really handy. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to make a pen slash pasture for the animals, because otherwise they'll go underground and start like starving to death. And I should also get an animal training zone, because I want to train up those hippogriffs into probably some hunting animals or maybe some war animals. I haven't decided yet. Ooh, a slug. An allowance. There's a lot of little bugs running around. Sometimes you don't notice them because they don't show up on this menu usually. Oh, wild griffins? There's wild griffins here. Okay, let's start building our stockpile here as well. I can only put it there at the moment, but I can just designate it to all. And then we can just like draw it bigger when we get more space, like we got now. Yeah, this water is a mild concern, but it's not that bad right now. Especially considering we don't have anywhere for it to pull into. Yeah, the music in this game is fucking great. I've got a couple of mods which expand the music out to have like some of the stuff that was included with some mods in the past. And I haven't heard any of it play yet, and I don't even know if it works or if I have to like do anything to make that happen. But hopefully we start hearing it, because there's some really good tracks of things like Sound Sense back in the past. You'd have like music that would play depending on what was happening on the screen. Oh, that water's getting pretty bad. This is fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so we can now build a wall here. Oh. Oh, it started raining. I I might honestly start digging out this and hope that I don't end up bumping into like more damp stone and having stuff cancelled, because what we can do if we dig down like this is just have like an area for the water to pull into if it gets too bad. Because then it'll make sure that it doesn't get higher than like one layer of water, because water it layers up in like sevenths, and when like you get like one top or another, it will move until it finds somewhere where it can flatten out into. Oh. Okay, so we need a wall there. Let's also start putting down some carpenters, because I want to start up my industry doing like beds and that kind of stuff, because they're handy. Just frantically fighting against this water and just placing down floors and things so the water can't build up. Oh, that means we can put that there. And those stinks! It has been ages. It's also been ages since I've streamed, to be honest, or at least streamed consistently. Hope everything's going good now, though. Yeah, switching over to Linux has been a little bit rough, but overall it's been a good experience. I've really been enjoying how much like freedom, honestly, it gives you with like controlling your computer. Okay, so this floor is basically all finished. Ish. Like, I think there's a little bit left of like... Yeah, we shouldn't be getting any more water happening in here for the moment, except like water coming out of this wall, because that's still just sand. Oh, could not find path. Ended construction of wall. Resume that. There's no issue there. Oh. Let's put a wall here. And we're going to expand out this to cover there. Yee! I'm glad to hear it.
Any printer?
Nope, I'm good. Okay, so hopefully our miners start mining. And also now that we've finished doing that, we can probably start working on replacing these stairs with a kobold made stairs case. Be a bit nicer to look at. What's this going to be made out of? I mean, it'll be closest material. Because I want to know what this is made out of before it gets made out of. It's probably going to be applewood from the looks of it. Yeah, it's all going to be applewood. Mostly because I want the rest of the floor to be the same material. So let's just make... all of this out of applewood. Except we probably don't want it to be here. Actually continue this out a little bit. And then we're just going to put some walls around here. Which isn't going to be applewood. We're instead going to be using pecan. Because we're running a little bit low on applewood. And our doorway's going to be there, and we're going to have to deconstruct this building. But that's fine, because I was planning for that anyway. Let's pull a ramp here. And that ramp will allow us to get on top of the building so we can start building a roof. And this will probably end up being like a tavern or something, like some kind of guild hall. We'll have like a little religion center there as well, maybe a dormitory. Okay, you miners really need to just like start just doing mining and ignoring doing other stuff because there's still water coming out of the walls, so we need that dealt with.
Give one of the kobolds a lot of salt. Like,
I thought so. There was a space right there with just like no wall, no floor underneath it. Now have a floor after someone comes over to go build it. Here's a point. These stairs will need to be made out of a man-made material so it stops like allowing water in, because this can technically count as an aquifer as well. Oh, nice! We found some tourmaline, which means we can start making some gem crafts. I would like to auto-mine that, please. And that reminds me, we also need to put a trade depot outside because we're gonna need that for autumn. And in autumn we're gonna be selling a bunch of, let's go for some gem-encrusted, like bracelets or something. I'm gonna need a craft station. Like you to stop ignoring that mining request and continue it, please. I really wish there was a way to just tell them to just like mine regardless of the fact that there's a damp stone there. I know it's like a safety measure to stop you from just like drowning your entire fort, but like when you actually want to dig through it, it's really annoying to keep like repeatedly putting them back down again. Okay, let's get our floors in. Just to prevent that water coming in. And we also need some walls to just like push that water out. Is Discord still open? I do still have Discord, yeah. Double checking on Discord if anything important is happening. Doesn't look like it. Oddly enough, streamer mode didn't turn itself on, which it should have. Interesting. So Linux OBS isn't picked up by Linux Discord as like running. Because if it was on Windows, it would automatically be like, oh no, you need streamer mode because you're streaming. Do not want that. Let's put ourselves some walls around here. You rejoin the Discord? Yee! Yeah, that's correct. So we've got like a 15 by 9 area to work with. Oh. Need that dug out. And we need some floors put in here and here. We need a wall put in here, here, and here. Walls across there. And floors to go across here. That should be good. And this is looking very nice now. Okay, so that ramp is in. So what we can do now is... If we do... What do you mean you got no access? You got a ramp here. Is that not constructed? Looks constructed. I guess it's not constructed. Oh, create new squad. I need to do this as well, so... the National Creeps. Great name, guys. Very cool. We're going to add a uniform. So the uniform I'm going to pick is going to have any armor, any headwear, any legwear, any handwear, any footwear, and own choice of shield and buckler, individual choice of melee weapon. And this is going to be anything melee. Confirm and save. And I would also like to add to this squad this guy, who is a very good axe bold. Oh, what do you mean you suspended that? Oh, that was ages ago. It's already been sorted. Oh, we struck hematite? Oh, nice. We're getting really lucky with these early game minerals. Like, that's, I think, iron right there? And then we've also got, like, a bunch of useful... Oh, hello there. I was not ready for that to happen. How many monsters are in here? Nothing. There is no monsters in here. This is probably fine. However... I would like to put along here some walls using the closest material, please. In fact, actually, let's dig this out so we can make it out of the stone that's here. Make this as fast as possible. I mean, there's only 2 limestone. I see 4. There we go. Yeah, those guys can go help with building now because they're done with digging. Double check. Nothing bad is spawning down here. We will keep an eye on this place and see how dangerous this is. The good thing about getting this open, it means that above ground this has started growing fungus. So we can actually start making an underground grazing area for animals. Although this water's still going to be an issue. We need to get that sorted out as soon as possible, but the kobolds are working on that. Okay, so I would like to have this one making beds, and also we need like 2 doors. And this one I want to be making tables and chairs and also a altar. And this place... Let's honestly just start making some wooden bracelets. Let's make a shit ton of wooden bracelets. Okay, this wall is in place, so if anything does start trying to come through there, we're at least a bit protected. Hello, Soul Honey! Hoi hoi! make another carpenter. I think this carpenter I'm going to set up specifically to just make a shit ton of my brain died. There's something I needed to make a shit ton of and I forgot what it was. Bins! I mean bins and barrels. So I would like this to be more applewood. And let's also deconstruct this building. We can bring everything inside now. Are there any more apples? There's another apple tree. There's a couple more apple trees over here. I would like these to be cut down because that wood is really pretty. Make sure to just maximally piss off the elves by cutting down as many apple trees as possible. We should also probably be doing some, like, gathering of, this stuff. Plants and things. We've got a pond of stagnant water. And a brook. Oh, so the water's flowing this way. So yeah, I got a really cool mod actually. It shows you the direction of water flow. Because there's actually inbuilt stuff for making it do that in game. You can't really see it very well. Interesting that it's showing the water is... Oh yes, no, it's flowing this way, I think. It's like the wind's blowing it this way. But it should be flowing downwards this way, surely. Is this water even flowing? It's definitely draining out of there, so it has to be coming out of here, because like somewhere around here is a water source. I'm guessing the water source is like this up here, this murky pool of stagnant water that's inside this mountain. Yeah, I'm annoyed that that slope didn't work, so I'm gonna get rid of that slope and we're going to instead just make some stairs up. Just use some ginkgo. Water issue's getting a bit of a problem here. It's very muddy. They're slowly working on that. I might try digging this out a little bit more to see if we can find any, like, other shinies here without disturbing, like, opening up the rest of the mine. Because I'm not ready to really do that yet. Scary stuff can spawn down there and I don't want to deal with that. It can stay down there and being scary. But there could be some malachite inside this area, so I do want to get the malachite. I probably shouldn't dig out that far. There might be another opening down there that I don't know about. A soap woman. You return. So the first time I played this version of Dwarf Fortress, like on Linux for the first time, I had soap women come in and stealing my shit. So we're gonna go kill her. Because I don't want to have to deal with that again. Last time I did this though, I ended up having like a massive karma spike of just like being immediately shat on by a treant. This time, however, I got the drop on her and she can't steal shit. She's already injured by trying to fight a hippogriff like a dumbass. And there's no Ents here to get in the way, so... Soapworm's left upper arm soap. Yes, because they don't have flesh, they have soap. Oh, there's a soap man as well. Leave no widows. Oh, these guys are off duty. Schedule... Make you ready. Or train. Yeah, I'll set you to train. buglocks of Dwarf Fortress are absolutely hilarious. What do you mean babies are born worshipping unknown god? Yeah, honestly, that should have been left in. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, so we got the stairs in. If I cancel that construction, these stairs go up. Does that mean I can now just build a floor here? No access, no. Okay, so I do definitely need those stairs going there. So construction, stairs, use the closest material, just go down. Just wanted to check how it worked. Wow, this place is getting moldy. Oh, there's actually mushrooms growing here. There's fucking pigtails. Fuck yeah. Oh, migrants. Yeah, pigtails are amazing mushrooms. You can make, like, alcohol and stuff from them. Which is a point. Our food stores are starting to run a bit low. I should probably set up a kitchen and a still. Can I fit a still in here? Building's present, no. Put a still in here. And what else do we need? A fishery could be useful. We are getting some fish. Oh, and we got this carpenter I forgot to set up to be making bins and barrels. Interrupted by Soap Woman. Is she still here? Surely not. Yeah, no, they're gone now. Okay, so the military, I'm going to put you to off-duty, but I am also going to add some new members here, because we just got a child. I'm not going to be putting a child in the military until they're older. However, their parent, you're absolutely going straight in the military. There you go. We also have a metalsmith and a clothier. Both of you are now in the military. Congratulations. I go to labor. Who are woodcutters? Both of you. We have a carpenter and this guy are both woodcutters. You know what? Yeah, we can have you guys training. We're gonna set you guys training, and we're gonna put down some. Is there a barrack here? There's a barrack here, so we're gonna have some beds. 6 beds is enough for now. We also need to make some coffers and stuff for them to be able to store stuff in. So let's get some chests. We also would need some armor stands. And some weapon stands. And what else do we need here? I can't remember what you need for Barrett. Doesn't really say. Some doors could be handy, though. We don't really have any of those. And I should also probably start setting up some kind of dormitory. Also, I just remembered... Oh! This office needs to be set up. So this is going to be an office. Set, and it's going to be owned by our caravan leader, who is very upset at the moment because they don't have the office that they need to be able to do their job, but that should be changed soon. I would also like to build a hatch, because I want to put a hatch over the top of the stairway so that things can't just run in. Hatch. Make a couple of those. And people will get to those eventually. Okay, so what else do I need? A soap maker's workshop could be useful. Can't fit it in yet, though. Need to wait for them to finish building all of this stuff. Oh, also a farmer's workshop could be handy to have outside here. Because then they can just like take the animal straight here and then like shear them or whatever. A lot of wild boars. Probably set up some kind of like a hunt. Oh yeah, I don't have a hunter set up yet. We need to have like a place for them to do hunting. So that's been filled in enough now, so I should be able to put down a butcher. No, there's no room there. That's taking up this 3x3. Oh, the altar's done. Okay, so there, put down a meeting area. Oh shit, I just realised what I've done here. That, I would like to redraw over here and erase. Actually, just like erase there. And then also this one, I would like to erase there so we don't just have animals over where the wagons and stuff are going to come in. And then we need a meeting area here. Set. This meeting area is going to be a new temple, so no specific deity. The Faith of Cooking is an interesting name for it. Wait, we had Stray Behemoth. What? Who? Okay. What if our new people came in with a behemoth as a pet?
Should be.
And a kitten. Sure, I guess we have a behemoth in the, the base now. As you do. Okay, so as I was saying, we're going to need to set up a one of these things. A temple here. So it needs a altar. And some chests. We'll shove down an offering place. We'll put down some chests later. But for the moment, I just want to put down a meeting hall here, which is going to be a new tavern. The Deserts of Circling. And then we will have another meeting, not a meeting area there. No, we need a dormitory, and this dormitory is just going to take up this space here. And then we're just going to fill that with beds. Must be inside. Oh yeah, we don't have a roof yet. As soon as we get a roof, that's going to be a sleeping area. I'm also going to throw up an AFK message, and actually no, it's at 6 o'clock. I should probably head off and go make food. I was going to say I need to quickly pop to the bathroom, but like I think this is actually probably a good place to stop. Because like everything's going really good. We've got everything under control. Like this is sorting itself out slowly. We've got like a pretty decent mine area. I like accidentally found the caverns immediately. And we got a behemoth. Yeah, I'm going to be saving and quitting here. No, don't quit without saving. That's the wrong button. and we'll go find someone to go and raid. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully stuff will start like smoothing out and being like better stream-wise soon once I get used to like streaming on Linux, because Linux is a whole different kettle of fish to streaming on Windows. Katamari art. Yeah, let's go raid Railtie who's doing some artwork. Yeah, see ya, Solonum. Yeah, Solonum. Other S names. Too many S names. There's Stink, Sol, and Solonum. Yeah, see ya. Thank you for joining me. So we're gonna raid into Railtie, and hopefully I should be around tomorrow.
I have another hour, by the way,
Same-ish
that I
time?
can
well,
stream.
earlier than today, because I can actually be streaming when I intend to and not having to spend like an hour and a half doing tech
workout
support
thing
for myself.
in about an hour that I really want to be going
like,
to. Because
it's playing Railtie's stream through my through my speakers. That's great. I need to keep that in mind because I don't have like specific window audio capture anymore. But yeah, I guess I had to write Railtie for me. Good luck, have fun. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.